We're just two friends who love the movies, call each other every morning.
Hey, is this an emergency?
No, I was just returning your call.
uh,
Yeah,
so,
sorry, it's been a busy morning, so
oh really? What you been doing?
had to
Nothing
go
private?
to had to go to the store to get a door stopper. And then I had to get some
A
breakfast
door
stuff.
stopper? Like one of those boingy ones?
No, not a door stopper. It's like a I don't know the exact words,
It's
but
like the little wedge that holds the door open?
it's at the no, at the bottom. You know the rubber at the bottom of some doors.
Oh yeah, so I was talking about the boingy thing. The thing when you kick it at night, it goes boing, 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 boing.
No,
It's like a
not that.
spring.
Not that one. No, it's uh below the door. It
Yeah,
like
that's what
no. It's at the
Oh,
bottom of
so
the
you
door
so you're
itself.
talking about the wedge, like the ramp shaped item.
Um, kind of, yeah. So I had to go get something to because ours came off the door, and so I had to go find something to fix that. But yeah, and then bought some breakfast stuff to make, and
What'd you make, dude?
I made Vanessa the specialty Huddle
Uh-oh.
House
Uh-oh.
monster biscuit. Do you remember that?
Uh-oh.
Do you
Not
rem-
really, not well.
So basically, it has the biscuit. It has sausage.
Yeah, that
You
sounds awesome.
put like not too much of a layer of jam, but you put like a little bit of jam on the biscuit. You put some eggs, then you put the sausage, and then you put the other biscuit, and then you cover it with um, the gravy, like the biscuit and gravy, and then you sprinkle a little bit of cheese on it.
I'm really worried about Huddle House and Oniona.
Oh, because of Waffle House?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Um, did you
Has,
ever see, did you ever watch, did you ever get into I Think You Should Leave?
no, I don't think so. No. What is it about again?
Here's the deal. It's Tim Robinson's show. He was a writer for SNL, did some performing on SNL,
Uh huh.
but he broke out in a big way when maybe it was Netflix let him do his own sketch show called I Think You Should Leave.
Okay.
I've been telling people something that I shouldn't be telling them, which is if you really want to get to know me as a person, who I am deep inside, you should watch this show.
I know
Okay?
who from Friendship, right?
From Friendship, and you've seen all the memes, right?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, this is maybe the most memeable show to come out in a long time. GIFs, really, I should say, rather. Um,
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm a little bit upset right now because I thought you didn't watch shows.
this is
No.
something
So it you break your rule only when it's convenient for you.
exactly. No, nobody's ever put it as succinctly as that. That's exactly right.
Wow.
I
So
only break the rule when it like serves me. Like the
okay.
reason I have the rule is because to shield off negativity in my life.
Okay.
And
So
if instead breaking the rule will provide positivity, then of course I'm going to break it.
I'd like just so people can know that
There's a beautiful bird on the gutter.
anytime I recommend a show or anything like that, Mitch has this rule that he's like, oh, I don't watch shows, but then he's
Well,
talking about a show that he absolutely loves. So it's like
I,
I don't know
obviously
what's
I
right.
do watch shows. I try so for most people that watch shows, for I literally watch shows, right? I do watch them. But I don't watch shows in the way that people would be used to talking about. Like you're always watching a show. Like you're
Okay.
always somewhere in a show because you watch shows. I'm not because I don't watch shows. I have seen shows and I watch shows. But it's more true, it's more succinct communicatively for me to say I don't watch shows. There have been obviously
But you
instances.
do watch shows because you
Yes,
still watch.
literally I do.
I think you should
Yes.
leave. So then
Yeah.
why not tell people I do
I
watch
rarely watch
shows?
shows. That's fine. Like I mean, more often than not, I will go into the particulars, but people don't seem to hear particulars once a narrative happens. Because you and I have had this conversation many, many times, and it's always the same thing. I provide the nuance, but the nuance is not what sticks. What sticks is the next time I mention a show, you say, "Oh, I thought you didn't watch shows."
Okay, well, all I want, Mitch, from now on, look, the past is the past. All I want is you to be consistent. If someone asks you, if they say, "Oh, do you watch shows?" Yeah, occasionally I'll watch shows. It's not a regular thing, but occasionally. Because when you say, "Oh, I don't watch shows," and
What I
then
usually honestly say is it's hard to get me to watch shows. That's what I usually say. But
okay,
it
well,
doesn't, but what I'm suggesting is it doesn't matter what I say because a narrative is what sticks.
okay, regardless,
Understand what I'm telling you is a universal truth.
and there you go. That just proves that you do watch shows because you know why? That is from a show called The Office.
You know what proves that I watch shows? Me saying out loud several times that I watch shows over the course of this conversation. And you know
No,
what
look,
proves
look,
that a narrative is what actually sticks?
no, Mitch,
You still
because
behaving
here's the
as
thing.
though I
Here's the thing.
said I
You've
didn't
gone
watch
this entire
shows.
look, Mitch. You've gone this entire time, right? And I'm not talking the entire time of the call. I'm talking about like since I've known you. You preach it. You're above shows. Like look what
No,
happened when I
I've never
recommended
said
Beef.
that.
Look what happened when I recommended Beef, which is one of the best shows to ever come out in
I
recent
chose
years.
not to watch it. That's
You
all.
chose at that time. That's not what you said. I remember what you said. You said, "Oh, I don't watch shows."
Yeah, I mean, it's a shorthand to say, that this is not really a part of my life.
Look, because it means so much to you. You're right, Mitch.
No, no, no. I tell you what, you're right.
No,
You're
you're
right.
right. You're right. I understand. I I I agree
No,
with
no, no.
you. I'm wrong.
I was wrong and you were right.
No, Mitch, it's not. No, that's not right. You're right, and I'm wrong. We'll leave
No,
it at
no, no.
that.
I insist. You were right and I was wrong.
Well, anyways, because you're right. What did you think of Friendship?
Well, since you're right, I will say what you need to watch before you watch Friendship is I think you should leave.
Okay.
Because I don't think somebody can truly appreciate the film without watching the show.
Okay. I'm listening. Continue with your review of the film.
I got a bit of good news after I watched the movie, which was that Matt Zoller's Sights, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I always get confused. Is he the one that you love, or is it that Brian Tiro?
No, no, it's Sights.
It's like okay,
I like Tellerico, okay, but if there's anybody that is in like the same stratosphere of Ebert in my mind, it's Sights.
okay. Well,
And so
he
whenever I see
Tir-
that he's written one, I get very excited because he always seems to hit the nail on the head to my mind.
I'm gonna let you know something, and this guy got the stamp of approval from Ebert from years ago. James Berardinelli, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Roger Ebert
Hmm,
voted him at the time the best, the best internet critic. He never wrote
interesting.
for a newspaper, but Roger Ebert had said that he thought that he was the best one out of all the online critics.
That's pretty interesting, and I would definitely give him a chance. But Ebert, like for example, um, okay, so he kind of tapped Roper to be Cisco's successor, right?
Yeah.
But I've never found Roper's criticism very compelling.
No, he's more of a. I guess he's more of like a everyday kind of guy. His thoughts are very.
Well, Ebert is too. but he succeeds at it somehow more. He's got a more soul touching kind of way about him. But
I think it's just he's just a better writer in general.
and I was gonna say, like, he's a better writer, but not in like a way you could kind of spell out technically. He's just got a lot of soul. And well, Sights actually, I think, is a smarter, better's maybe not the right word, but like he's like a, to me, technically better in the genre of film criticism. Like I think
And
he is.
you're comparing him to Roper, right?
I'm comparing him to Ebert.
Oh,
So
so
I'm
you
not
think
saying
that
like
Sykes is better than Ebert?
that's why I'm saying better is like the wrong word, but I think he's like technically better. It's not the same thing as saying like uh, I don't think he's holistically better, but I think he understands film criticism better, but that didn't stop Ebert from being, the greatest of all time because Ebert had that soul, that intangible thing.
Yeah,
Um,
but
but
you think that Sykes, and that's how you pronounce it, right? Sykes, or
mm, I really don't know. It's spelled Seitz,
okay.
and
For I
his
mean, just so we can say his name, Sykes. All right, you think that Sykes is like right there with Ebert?
he's the only one that kind of comes close in terms of like, yeah, that's still writing today, that's still alive. You know who I liked for a while as a writer, but I didn't often agree with him is the guy that writes for IndieWire that a lot of people really
Eric
don't like.
Davis.
No, David Ehrlich.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He's
Yeah,
a
he's,
great writer.
he still writes for them, doesn't he?
No, yeah. I stopped following him for a while. I don't know. He just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth sometimes. But I was shocked by how good a writer he was, and you can't always take that for granted in the world of film crit. But
Yeah.
anyway, yeah, Sights. I saw that he did the review, and I was like, oh, that's great
What did he give
because
it?
he gave it 3.5 stars.
Okay.
And but he was kind of also tempering because apparently there's been a pretty widespread critical acclaim for it, and he was kind of trying to temper that at the same time that he was praising it. And I thought he was just right on the money. So I think people should see this, but it's really a movie for a certain type of person. And just
Okay.
like the show is a show for a certain type of person, it's like it's touching on points of reality that you couldn't give shape to or a name to, and they just put like this uh, humor casing around it. They package it in this funny way, but you can't even tell why it's funny, and you can't even tell why you recognize it.
Yeah.
So I definitely think you should watch it, but I'm a little worried that if you watch it not having interacted with, I think you should leave. But dude, I wish we could watch that show together, man, because we would be laughing our butts off, man. It is the perfect movie to watch if I me and you would. You're the perfect person to watch this with. But I don't think we're gonna get to watch it together, obviously. But
I
you
mean,
know,
I, look, to be honest with you, I've seen scenes from Friendship, and yeah, it's a movie. I love like dark comedies, right? And that's what it seems to be based off the scenes that I've watched.
hmm
I just, man, and Vanessa can confirm this, that cringe-inducing movies, and this movie is like cringe. I, I, I don't know what it is. I just look away and I'm just like, oh, I get so uncomfortable. And I understand that's the point, but
yeah,
man, it's hard for me to watch movies like that. It's
I will
really hard.
say I think they did. It is cringe, but I think they did pull some punches. Um, so yeah. Anyways, I mean, you
Okay.
like The Office, which is cringe humor.
It is, but The
They pull
Office is
punches.
they do, but The Office is very wholesome and it's lighthearted. Whereas for me, the cringe parts are when it's like a dark movie. You know, like Friendship is a dark comedy, right? I don't know if you've seen the movie World's Greatest Dad with Robin Williams. Have you seen that?
Seen what? Sorry.
World's Greatest Dad?
Oh yeah, that one's rough. So I
Okay.
actually thought, and I'm not. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about this before you've seen it. I thought it was gonna be more darker than it was, and I was trying to warn Lori. I was like, I think this is gonna get pretty dark, because I was thinking of movies like that, like
Yeah.
black, pitch black comedies. Um, but I think it pulled some punches. So I think you'll enjoy it, and there's some interesting thematic notes that I still haven't gotten to the bottom of yet, but it's definitely been on my mind since last night. And I was like, I gotta call Sam this morning,
Okay.
and
So what would you give it out of 5?
dude, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to rate it out of 5. Okay, I'll give it 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 right now. Okay, that's pretty consistent from what most people are rating it right now.
Yeah.
Did Lori like it?
I'm. We haven't talked about it yet. We always kind of like, it's usually like 24 hours or so before we kind of will like casually bring it up. Like, what do you think? So, I'm gonna be interested to get her thoughts. I'm gonna be interested to get everybody's thoughts because I think people are gonna all react to this movie pretty differently.
So if I have the time this weekend, I'll try to check it out. That way
Well,
we can
why
discuss it.
don't why don't you take some time this weekend and watch I Think You Should Be? Actually, you really need to rewatch all 9 Star Wars films before you watch
Okay, just fair enough. I'll watch.
this.
I'll watch
You
all stuff.
talked me. You twisted my arm. I'll
I'm
do it.
I'm in the middle of watching. Actually, like I had to put pause because we're watching Toy Story.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, dude. I was just drawing Woody and Buzz in Sidewalk Chalk. I'll send you a picture of it.
Were you seriously doing it?
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, send it over to me. But we'll have to talk more. We'll have to talk more. Uh, in a
What are
couple
you
of
guys
days.
gonna do today, dude? You gonna watch the Bama game?
Uh, well, we got a few things we need to do because Vanessa's nephew has a birthday, and then I may hang out with a couple of buddies a little bit
Oh,
later.
okay. Hang on.
Yeah, so we're still trying to figure that out, but for sure we have a birthday party. What about y'all?
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna watch the game. Lori's at Miranda's right now. They're like sewing a skirt or something. And
They're what?
yeah, they're like learning how to sew clothes and stuff. I don't
Hey,
know.
that may be a good business. I think a lot of people are not. A lot of people don't know how to like
Yeah, but a
sew
lot of people
nowadays.
know how to go to the store and get a $2 shirt off the clearance rack.
That's true.
But it is a cool skill to have.
Yeah, I mean, Vanessa's really good. She's really
Oh
good.
yeah, I forgot that she did something.
Yeah. All right, dude. Well, I'll talk to you a little bit later, man.
All right, man, have a good one.
You too.